Jai Gurudev, dear students. Children, you know we have completed lesson number 9, the plant world, and today we will study about the exercise part of this chapter. So children, as you know, in the previous chapters also we have seen that some of the exercises are given in between the chapters and some of the exercises are given after the completion of chapter. So first we will see one by one whatever exercises given in between the chapter. So let's turn the page and see. This is the first exercise which is given in the form of fill in the blanks. So children, first one is rose and jasmine are the examples of dash plants. You know children, these rose and jasmine both are shrub plants. So both are the examples of shrubs because they have bushy appearance and woody stem also. Okay. So next is fern and mosses are which kind of plants? These are non-flowering plants. Okay. I have shown you that ferns produce spores on their leaves. Okay, so that's why they are not producing any kind of flowers and they are non-flowering plants. Height of tomato plant and grass is short and their stems are soft. You know children, tomato and grasses, they are herbs. So herbs have soft stems. And trees have very thick stem called trunk. This also you know that only tree has a very thick stem and which is called tree trunk. Fifth is climbers have structures called tendrils that helps them to climb to external supports. Children, you know that tendrils are spring-like structures which are helping the plants and they are only present in the weak stems. Means those plants which are having weak stem and they help to climb the support. Okay. So this is about the fill in the blanks. Next exercise is given on the next page in the form of true or false. So children, in this true or false, first statement is taproot system does not have a thick main root. You know children, taproot system always have a thick main root and from main root their branches comes out. So this statement is false because here they have written taproot system does not have. Okay. Second is grasses and wheat have fibrous roots. Yes, it is true. All the grasses, I have shown you also that grasses have fibrous roots. So grasses and wheat, both the plants have fibrous root system. Third is roots do not help in preventing soil erosion. It is false statement because you know that roots always prevent the soil erosion by holding the soil particles tightly. So it is false. Fourth is potato is a modified root. You know children, potato is not a modified root, it is modified stem. So this statement is also false. Next is prop roots provide extra support to the tree. You know children, in your book this banyan tree is given, and you see these hanging roots, means the roots which are hanging from the branches of the tree, that are called prop roots. So these prop roots provide extra support to the tree. So this statement is true. So children, after this, next exercise is in the form of match the columns. So here two columns are given, column A and B, and in first column they have written four statements or four different kind of words. Modified stem of grapevine. You can see here in this column it is matching with the tendrils for support, because in grapevine it is a modified stem, means tendrils are modified stem of grapevine, okay, which is meant for support only. So second is thorns of rose plant. You know children, thorns of rose plant are there for protection, okay, so that other animals, they can't eat them, because you know rose plant have very beautiful flowers. So these thorns can prevent any animal to make the plant damage, so it is for protection only. And third is onion. Children, you know that onion is a modified stem to store food, so it is matching with the store food. And cactus, you know, I have told you, explained you about the desert plant also, that cactus is a kind of plant which store water in its stem, okay, so it is for water storage. Cactus is there for water storage. So this is about the match the columns. So next exercise is here in this tabular form they have written in first column about the plants, means name of different plants like turnip. And here what you have to do, see what they given at the top, look at the pictures of below mentioned plants and tick the correct part of the plant that have been modified. means आपको क्या करना है कि ये जितने भी नेम्स लिखे हैं इन सब में ये देखना है कि कौन सा प्लांट जो ये प्लांट्स में कौन सा पार्ट मॉडिफाइड है, ओके. वी हैव स्टडीड अबाउट ऑल दीज प्लांट्स इन योर दिस चैप्टर and it is given with name. So you can see from the book also, you know children, turnip is a modified root. So in the root column you have to put tick, other columns you leave it. And ginger is a modified stem, so in the stem column you have to put a tick. And carrot is again it is a modified root, so here in root column we make a right sign. And thorns in rose, it is a modified stem. And gloriosa children, see here near picture is given gloriosa. I have told you that some leaves have tendril like structure, means they coil and they also modified into tendrils which are used to hold a support, means this also generally I have told you that tendrils are the modified stems, but in this plant gloriosa these are the leaf tendrils, means leaf tip is modified into a coil like structure or spring like structure, that is called tendril. Okay, so gloriosa, here in leaves column you have to put a tick because it is a modified leaf. And potato, you know, it is a modified stem, so put a right tick here. Okay children, so this is about the exercise of this page. And in next exercise, now we come to the main exercises, means which is given after the completion of chapter. So give one word for the following. First one is one word answers. Green leaf like structure in flowers that provides support to buds. These are sepals. I told you, I have shown you in original flower also that sepals are the green part of that flower, which is the outermost whorl, first whorl of flower. Attractive and colorful structure of flowers to attract insects for pollination. You know children, attractive and colorful part of the flower is petals. The female reproductive part of a flower is pistil. Okay, you know, I have explained you about the pistil also. Pistil has again three parts: ovary, style and stigma. So this female part of reproductive part of flower is called pistil. Next is anther and filaments of a flower are part of this structure. You know children, this is a anther and filament both are the parts of stamen. Stamen is a male part of flower, you know that. And stamen has these two parts. Filament is a stalk like structure and anther is a terminal part. Okay, and the seeds of a flower develop into this structure after pollination. Children, here you can write ovule because from ovules seeds will develop. Okay, after pollination and fertilization, ovules develop into seeds. So here ovules is the right word. So after this, children, next exercise is in the form of choose the correct answers. So first is a rose plant is a shrub because. रोज प्लांट इज अ श्रब बिकॉज. क्यों रोज प्लांट को हम श्रब बोलते हैं? बिकॉज इट हैज़ अ शॉर्ट हार्ड वुडी स्टेम. ओके, दिस इज अ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर ऑफ श्रब. एंड सेकेंड इज dash climbs up a support with the help of tendrils and thus is a climber. You know children, from these four plants, grapevine is a correct answer because in grapevine it climbs up a support with the help of tendrils and thus that's why it is called a climber. And rest of the three plants are coming under the what is the climber. And with the climber we have studied about the creepers also. You know that one are the climber category of plants which help to climb up with the help of support, but second category of plants which have a weak stem. So that category of plants are coming under creepers. So these strawberry, watermelon and pumpkin, these are the creeper plants. Okay, so that's why grapevine is a correct answer. Third is mustard plant is said to have a taproot because, means mustard, why we can say that mustard plant have a taproot, because it has a main root system from which number of branch roots arise. You know children, when taproot system is there, one main root is present there, and from the main root many branches comes out. Okay, many branches of that root arise from the main root. That's why we can say that it has a, mustard plant has a taproot system. Okay, if you find anywhere mustard plant, you can uproot, means जड़ से उसको उखाड़ो, आप निकालोगे तो आपको ये सिस्टम उसमें देखने को मिल सकता है. ओके, यू कैन सी दिस main root system or taproot system in mustard plants. Next is, fourth one is, if you cut the root of a plant, it will not be able to, means if we cut roots of a plant, then what it will not able to do? It will not conduct water. It will also not absorb water and hold on to soil. Means all the above is a correct answer. D is the correct answer, because you know these all the three are the functions of root, and if you cut the root of plant can't able to perform these three functions. Okay, and that's why all of the above is a correct option. So next children, fifth one is, succulents such as aloe show the modification of leaves. You know children, in aloe plant, these are the succulents. Succulent means these plants generally grow in the desert areas, means they are native of desert area mainly, but nowadays people are growing in their homes also, but mainly they grow in the desert area, hot and dry climate. And that's why aloe plant has a modification in its leaves. It stores food as well as water in its leaves only. Okay, so when we cut the leaf of aloe plant, you can easily see the sticky material present inside it that stores a lot of water, so that plant can live without water and food for a long time. Okay, so leaves is a correct answer. Sixth is, a plant short in height with a woody stem will be categorized as a shrub. You know children, these all the characteristics of a shrub, means short in height, woody stem. Okay, so these all the characteristics, means both the characteristics are of shrub plant. So shrub is a correct answer. Next exercise and the last one is, put a tick against the correct set. Here children, they have given correct set, means by reading this statement we should know that what is correct and what is not incorrect. Okay, so first one you can see, rose, thorns. You know rose has thorns, but thorns to prevent water loss. No, we know that rose has thorns, but these thorns only meant for protection, not to prevent water loss. Okay, so it is wrong statement. We only have to put tick against the right statement. So second is a acacia succulent stem to store water. No, children, acacia is a scientific name of babool plant. If you know this, you can ask your parents, they can show you babool ka ped. And this acacia is a succulent, has a succulent stem to store water. Means its stem is not succulent, just like aloe. Its stem is a tree trunk. Okay, acacia is a tree and it doesn't have a succulent stem like aloe vera or cactus. Understood? So that's why this means this plant can't store water in its stem, but it is also a desert means plant, or it generally grows in a sandy areas. So this statement is also false. Third statement is grapevine tendril stem modification for support. Yes, we have already studied in some of the statement of exercise that grapevine has tendrils and it is a modification of stem, and for what purpose? For support. So this statement is correct. Means they have given a clue in this statement. And fourth is cactus leaf modification to reduce water loss. Yes, children, you should know that cactus have leaves which are modified into spines or thorns to reduce the water loss, so that water will not lose frequently from their leaves. That's why they they modify their leaves into thorns or spines. So children, this is all about the exercise part. So I'll send you question answers of this chapter also, and in PDF form I'll send you all the pages of this chapter also along with the exercise part, so that if you don't have a new book, you can take help of it. Okay, you can take help from these pages. And children, all the exercises you have to learn from the book only. Don't write in your copy. Only write question answers and whatever I have written in the ruled pages or copy pages, that only you have to note down in your science notebook. Okay, don't write any kind of exercises in your notebook. Only I have given you one assignment that I have permitted you. Okay, so Jai Gurudev.